The Challenger, deep in the Mariana Trench, reaches about 10,125 meters below sea level, the deepest known spot in the ocean. The Sahara Desert spans roughly 9.2 million square kilometers, making it almost as large as the entire United States. Most linguistically diverse country, Papua New Guinea, is home to over 800 distinct languages, representing nearly 12% of the world's total. Burj Khalifa in Dubai towers at 828 meters, making it the world's tallest freestanding structure. The Gotthard Base tunnel in Switzerland extends 57 kilometers and is the longest railway tunnel globally. African elephants can weigh up to 6 tons, making them the heaviest terrestrial mammals. Due to tidal forces, the Earth's rotation slows by about 1.7 milliseconds per century, meaning days were shorter in the past. As of 2025, there are over 5.5 billion internet users worldwide, nearly 70% of the global population. The Amazon rainforest produces 20% of the world's oxygen and holds more species of plants and animals than any other terrestrial ecosystem. Mount Everest grows about 4 millimeters taller every year due to tectonic activity. A sloth can take up to a month to digest a single meal. The Great Wall of China stretches over 21,000 kilometers, 13,000 miles, longer than the distance between New York and Sydney. The oldest known written language is Sumerian, used in Mesopotamia around 3100 BCE. Venus rotates so slowly that a day on Venus, 243 Earth days, is longer than a year on Venus, 225 Earth days. Neutron stars are so dense that a sugar, cube-sized amount would weigh about 1 billion tons on Earth. India has a floating post office on Dal Lake in Kashmir, completely operational. Antarctica is the driest place on Earth, technically a desert with less rainfall than the Sahara. Iceland has no mosquitoes, thanks to its cold climate and lack of standing water. Bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. Botanically, strawberries don't meet the criteria of a true berry. Canada has the longest coastline in the world, stretching over 202,000 kilometers. In South Korea, it's common to eat seaweed soup on your birthday, a tradition tied to motherhood and health. Sharks are older than trees. They've been around for over 400 million years, while trees evolved about 350 million years ago. The human nose can detect over 1 trillion scents, far more than scientists once thought. There's a planet made of diamond called 55 Cancri E. It may have a carbon-rich core under extreme pressure. A day on Mercury lasts 1/408 Earth hours. That's about 58 Earth days. Octopus tentacles can think on their own. Each arm has neurons that act independently from the brain. The hottest temperature ever recorded on Earth was 56.7 Celsius in Death Valley, California in 1913. The coldest inhabited place on Earth is Oymyakon, Russia, where temperatures can drop to 67.7 Celsius. Your brain uses the same amount of energy as a 10-watt light bulb even when you're resting. Sharks have existed longer than dinosaurs. They've been swimming around for more than 400 million years. Some trees alive today started growing before the pyramids were built, like the Methuselah tree in California, 4,800 years old. Uranus rotates on its side, making its seasons last about 21 Earth years each. A day on Jupiter lasts only 10 hours, the fastest spin of any planet in the solar system. The Leaning Tower of Pisa took nearly 200 years to build, and it started tilting just 5 years after construction began. There are more than 500 active volcanoes on Earth, but over 80% of eruptions happen underwater. Parrots can live over 60 years, and some can speak hundreds of words. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance, fitting for their colorful appearance. Neptune has supersonic winds that blow at over 200 kilometers per hour faster than the speed of sound. Cockroach can live for weeks without its head, until it dies of thirst. Bees can recognize human faces, just like we do, using similar pattern recognition. Butterflies can taste with their feet. They land on plants and taste them to decide where to lay eggs. Penguins propose with pebbles. Male penguins search for the perfect stone to offer a mate. Lightning strikes the Earth around 8 million times a day. That's about 100 times every second. There's a volcano in Indonesia, Kawah Ijen, that spews blue flames due to burning sulfur. Snakes can sense heat with their faces. Some have specialized organs to detect infrared radiation. Cows have best friends and can get stressed when separated from them. Ants don't sleep, but they do take tiny power naps, about 250 naps a day, each lasting just a minute. Dragonflies can fly backward, hover, and even turn mid-air like helicopters. The ocean covers more than 70% of Earth, but over 80% of it remains unexplored. Starfish have no brains or blood, yet they can regenerate limbs and even entire bodies. In space, you can't cry normally because there's no gravity to pull tears down your face. There are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. About 3 trillion trees versus 400 billion stars. Camels have 3 eyelids and 2 rows of eyelashes to protect. Against sandstorms, pigeons can do math. Scientists have trained them to recognize numbers and perform basic counting. Ostriches can run faster than horses, reaching speeds up to 70 kilometers per hour. The moon was once part of Earth, likely formed after a massive collision 4.5 billion years ago.